Alright, for my last video I derived the formula of the 30-60 right triangles to be able to find the missing sides given one of the sides. So let's review that formula. In that case, in that derivation, the first side was the hypotenuse. It was x, and that gave us the short leg at half of that, and then the long leg across from the 60-degree angle is square root of 3 times the short leg. So it'd be x over 2 times square root of 3. So that's one way to remember it, but I actually find it easier if we remember it from a different way. So starting off with another 30-60 right triangle, this time I want to name the short leg. I want to call the short leg x. So that's 60 degrees. The short leg, I'll call it x. So it's a different x. That means the hypotenuse is 2 times the short leg, and then the long leg is square root of 3 times the short leg. I find that to be the easiest way to remember it. So again, short leg, hypotenuse, and the long leg. And if you remember it this way, it makes it really easy to do all the things you need. Okay, so let's try a little bit of practice with it. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the screen, and we'll start off with some numbers this time. Okay, so this time I'm going to call that one 30 degrees. So if they gave us the short leg, this is the easiest case. Let's say they gave us the short leg was 5 units. Okay, so that's what we're starting with. Then let's go ahead and find the hypotenuse first. So the hypotenuse would be 5 times 2, which is 10. And then, of course, the long leg is just the short leg times square root of 3. 5 times square root of 3. Okay, so see how easy that is? 5 times 2 gave us the hypotenuse. 5 times square root of 3 gave us the long leg. Okay, so that's the very simplest case. Then we have the next case, which is where they give us the hypotenuse. Okay, so let's say they gave us the hypotenuse of a 30-60 right triangle as maybe 12. So if that's 12, let's go ahead and find the missing pieces. Okay, so the short leg, which is across from the 30-degree angle, is half of the hypotenuse. Okay, so 12 divided by 2 gave us the 6, and then the short leg times square root of 3 will give us the long leg. So that makes this thing 6 square root of 3. So all you had to do is multiply by square root of 3, and we get that. Okay, so that's the second case, and that leaves us with one more case. Let's go to a clean screen and draw one more. Nice big one, starting in red this time. Okay, it's the right angle, that's 60 degrees. And let's say they've started off with this as being 7, and that's the long leg. So we want to find the short leg. So remember before, to go from the short leg to the long leg, we multiplied by square root of 3. So if we're going backwards, we have to divide by square root of 3. So 7 divided by square root of 3. And that's fine. We can leave it that way, or we can rationalize it. We'll go ahead and rationalize it for practice. Square root of 3 over square root of 3, and you'll get 7 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, and then you have to multiply the short leg by 2 to get to the hypotenuse. So 2 times 7 square root of 3. 2 times 7 is 14, so this is 14 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, it doesn't look like a 3 there, so let's clean that up. No use settling on that. We can go ahead and clean it up. Okay, so divided by 3. Okay, so that gives us the 3 separate cases for the 30-60 right triangles. You just need to practice them a little bit, make sure you have them memorized, and you'll find out they're pretty simple to do.